Hello, my soil fam. This is Kay of Kayreneesgarden. I am out here. I pulled out all of my tomatoes and peppers that were in there, and as you can see, I have some chive seeds that I need to harvest, so I'm going to be doing that. Do you guys see all these seeds? That is so amazing to have your own seeds. So I'm going to take these, harvest them, and then I'm going to bag them up and place them in the freezer. And I'll plant them out next time, probably in the spring, maybe a little bit before, because you know how long they take. So this is how the seeds look, and I have them in their little bag. I was trying to take them out of all the flowers. It was taking too long, so look, I put the whole flower in the doggone Ziploc. This soil right here was depleted of all its nutrients. Of course, you know, you're watering, so over time it loses nutrients because this is in a raised bed. This is not in ground. And so we're going to rejuvenate. We're going to add some nutrients. I'm going to be adding some more soil. What I usually do is take off half the soil. I do reuse soil, but I'll take off half, add new soil, compost, alfalfa pellets, and I'm going to give it a sprinkle of some ground up eggshells that I have saved over here in my greenhouse. So that's how I'm going to rejuvenate that soil, and I may even add some Dr. Earth granular. I don't know. And get it all mixed up. This bed also had a lot of grubs in here. So what I did was I gave a lot of the grubs to the chickens, but there were still some in here. So I took some boiling water and ran it through all this soil. And I said, if there's any more grubs still in there, they deserve to have a home. Not in this garden bed per se, but they deserve to have a home. So anyway, I'm going to run some more hot water through here. And yeah, and then we're going to get going. I'll be ready for my planting by the time my plants indoors get started. I kind of don't want to put those in here only because I was thinking this one gets a lot of sun, so they might not do well here. So maybe I'll use this one for those sugar snap peas, the dwarf size sugar snap peas. So maybe this whole bed will be sugar snap peas and maybe some chives or onions or something like that. So this is a potato that started growing sprouts, and it's been sitting on my counter for I don't know how long, with every intention of taking it outside and putting it in some dirt. And look, a potato started growing on it. Do you guys see that? That's a tiny potato, you guys. So I have a few potatoes here. I don't know what this variety of potato is because normally I get the little chits on there. These sprouts look more like sweet potato sprouts, like slips. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this in the dirt. I just can't remember the variety of the potato. This potato, I believe, is a russet, but I'm putting them all in the dirt together. So I'm going to go outside, get some soil together, and get them planted. So stay tuned, you guys. So here's my container. I'm using a 7-gallon grow bag. This grow bag is pretty deep. At this point, I'm like, goodness, how do I even plant it? So I'm putting the potato face down, you know, with the little tiny potato, so it can grow down into the dirt there. And then I'm going to place the other two in there as well. And I'm just going to add some soil on top. And I'm going to fold the bag down so that sun will get to the soil and get those roots and get that foliage going in there. So I added some soil on top. I'm going to get this watered in. And yeah, we're going to wait. And as it starts to grow, I'm going to continue to add more soil until they reach the top. And hopefully I'll get some good potatoes, you guys. So this just shows that potatoes will grow any doggone where, because this literally, I had that potato just sitting on a towel on my countertop. All right, so we got this all watered in. I'll keep you updated on those potatoes. So let's move along, you guys. So this is how my babies are looking right now. Let me move myself out the way. So these are the red mustards, garlic, broccolini, and this is the comfrey that I cut all the way back. And these are my cauliflower babies. Do you guys see that? Cauliflower, yes, it is coming in. This one is a broccoli baby. Let's see. There is broccoli coming, you guys. Do you guys see that down in there? So it's broccoli coming. Oh, another one. Yay. So broccoli and cauliflower is coming on in. So I am excited. And hi, what's the matter? She's spoiled, y'all. She want to go for a walk. But I can't go for a walk because I have work to do. So she gonna have to wait till later. But you see all the new growth on these collard trees? A lot of new growth coming in. So I am so happy. The more the better, because I harvest a lot daily to do my smoothies with, or green drinks I should say. But look it, so my blue collard cutting is still amongst the living, you guys. So this one is the blue collard cutting, still nice and green. It has not died off. It's actually getting new foliage coming in. This one is a purple collard cutting, and it seems to be doing well also. So what happened was this tree, remember I told you some of the branches were falling over, and it's still a couple that I need to cut off. But I wanted to harvest those leaves first. So once I harvest them, then I will go ahead and cut it, because those stems are still going to be branching out all over the place. It'll be back the same. So anyway, you guys, this just makes for more trees. So 2 more trees. 2 more trees on the horizon. These, remember they were really short. Look how tall they're getting now. So that's why I need to hurry up and get those other garden beds, you guys, because I need to get those babies moving, because they are starting to get tall. And yeah, it took them a while, but they moving now. They are moving. They're loving this cool weather. I think when I purchased those trees, it was kind of hot. So now that it's cooled off, they are enjoying that. And yeah, they're moving and grooving. So still getting all these tomatoes. This plant is probably just about done, but it still has about 8 tomatoes on it, maybe even more. This one has a lot. It has a lot, and there are still tomatoes coming in. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. It could sit out here till January if it wants to. It can go all the way to spring. I'll be more than happy, because then I won't have to worry about no tomatoes at all. This bed I finally got it all cleaned out. So this one's all cleaned out. There's nothing in there but this basil plant. I went ahead and cut it back. I pruned it up. So you see all the new growth coming at the bottom there. So as the flowers come on, I just take them off. I use them for tea. But yeah, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to plant in this bed, but I do have all those plants that I started in my AeroGarden, and they have sprouted, by the way. It's only been a few days and they've sprouted already. And then someone was asking about these, because I guess just like myself, had okra plants that were kind of dying off, and you're just using them for seeds. So they were wondering, if I pull these okra, are they going to dry out on their own and I can harvest the seeds? Absolutely. So this one is starting to dry out, and there are seeds in there. This one I already harvested the seeds from, and then there's still a few more that's taking their time to dry out. But that's the Annie Oakley okra. The other ones that I harvested from were the Baby Bubba okra, so I did get seeds from those as well. So I'm happy about both. I'm still waiting on these darn tomatoes to, this one I probably, well, no, it's still a tomato there. This one is the super bush. 2 right here, so I'm just gonna leave them. This whole bed right here is going to be ginger and turmeric once these come out of here and I clean all this soil up. I do have a couple of onions over there that are coming in. This one is blushing, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, because if I don't, the pests get to it. Love it. So my moringa, you know, they typically will die back, so I know I'm gonna get seeds on those, so I'm gonna harvest those. That one is the full size. I was hoping to get seeds on that dwarf size moringa tree. I forgot to cover it, y'all, so that was my bad. But this one is doing good. The Kale 1000 head, It's doing good. The leaves are getting bigger, so I'm curious to see how big those leaves are going to get. I think it's kind of like the giant red mustards, where the leaves get super big. So I'm hoping that that'll be the case with that kale. And then you guys know all the other kale. That walking stick is just so amazing to me. I mean, kale all the way up and down that stalk. I'm still getting eggplant, so I'm getting new flowers in on the eggplant, and it's the Black Beauty. So now that it's cooled all the way down, those are doing good. But I find the eggplant does better in the cooler weather anyway. So let me see, let me turn around. So you see that? These are the Black Beauty, and it looks like quite a bit, and I love that little purple flower. So those are coming in, so I can't wait for that. I usually use them in my tacos. I think I told y'all that before. Use the eggplants in my tacos. So I have a bunch of, see, that's a purple collared tree right there. This one actually was leaning over into the garden, so that was one of the branches that I want to cut, but I might just go to the nursery and get a nice tall stake, which is what I forgot to get the last time I was there. But everything is looking pretty good out here. I'm still cleaning up, y'all. As y'all can see, this is probably the slowest I've moved with my cleanups than any other year. I think I just had a lot going on. So I'm still doing cleanup, y'all. And plus I still had a very full garden, an over full garden, because I kept planting stuff and buying stuff, and so yeah, so I had a lot going. But anyway, all the kale, collards, and eggplant and stuff like that, I have a bunch of herbs out here, so a lot of that stuff, it's gonna be moving, you guys. It's gonna be moving. So I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. Let's see, where's my girls? Oh, they still over here. But everything that's around the chicken house is looking really good. So I have my upright rosemary. It's still doing really good. It looks like finally that one might be getting ready to bloom. Those are the snapdragons. They haven't done anything. I think this weather's just been so weird. My mint is doing good. I had to cut that one all the way back, but it's doing good. This one looks crazy, so I think I'm gonna cut that one back and see if I can get that one going. This one is that orange mint, so it's spreading out. Have that mojito mint, it's spreading out. See, this side of the yard is, you know, in ground. On the other side over there is concrete. So these plants do really good, even though they're in the cinder blocks, because the roots are able to travel down. So anyway, say hi to this nosy one. That's Sadie, Blanche, and Goldie. Hi there. So anyway, so yeah, everything is looking pretty good out here. I'm getting a lot of new growth on the raspberries, and all my blueberries are starting to bud now. So this is the raspberries. See all the new growth coming in. Not on that one. I need to figure that one out over there. But blueberries coming in, as you can see. This one is starting to bud up. And the pink lemonade blueberries, they're starting to get buds on those as well. And I need to cut this one, well, not cut it, but prune it up. All the dead branches need to go. Put some berry tone in there and get it watered up. This one, I don't know what's going on with this one, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, this one's still getting tomatoes on here. This one is a Roselle tomato. So I'm gonna get that pruned up. And probably after these ripen and everything, I'll probably go ahead and pull it. But yeah, everything is doing good. So this was just a quick video, just to give a quick little update of how things are going. And yeah, still on cleanup duty, you guys, still on cleanup. other than the stuff that I have planted in the house. I think on my live stream last week, because I entered the WIG 2024 challenge, 2020, is it 2024? Yeah. Challenge, the indoor gardening. So I have that going. So I think I put in some red mustards, purple lady bok choy. There was a green bok choy in there as well, some Swiss chard. And so they're doing good. They sprouted. So they're going to be up soon. So once they get to a nice size, then I'll go ahead and plant them in these empty raised beds somewhere around here. I'm also going to put some sugar snap peas in. They usually get going pretty quick. I think I put some seeds over here. But it's not really warm. So maybe they're going to move a little bit slow because it's not really warm. So anyway, you guys, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you being here. Again, this is Kay of Kayreneesgarden, and I will see you in the garden next time. Bye, everyone.